Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Coco, what went wrong? Faced screaming in fear, Svitolina wraps it up in just 1 hour. Shock in Melbourne. In a stunning turn of events at the Australian Open, Coco Gauff's quarterfinal clash with Alina Svitolina ended in just 1 hour, leaving fans and analysts alike in disbelief. The 21-year-old American struggled to find her rhythm as Svitolina dominated from start to finish, claiming a decisive 6-1, 6-2 victory. Expectations of a thrilling battle were replaced by shock and disappointment. As Gauff's Australian Open dream abruptly came to an end, Melbourne witnessed a rare moment of dominance, proving once again that on tennis's biggest stages, anything can happen in a heartbeat. Tennis is a game of fine margins, mental toughness, and execution under pressure. For Coco Gauff, Melbourne had promised another showcase of skill, composure, and determination, but the night ended in stunning disappointment. In a shock turn of events at the Australian Open 2026, Alina Svitolina dispatched Coco Gauff in just 1 hour, leaving fans and pundits stunned. The scoreline was decisive, the pace relentless, and the result left many asking, what went wrong? 1. The build-up, hopes and expectations. Coco Gauff entered Melbourne with momentum. Her recent wins had reinforced her status as one of the brightest stars in women's tennis. Composure under pressure. Aggressive baseline play. Clutch performance in tie breaks. Expectations were high. Fans anticipated a tight, thrilling match. Perhaps another step toward the Grand Slam crown. On the other side of the net stood Alina Svitolina, a seasoned competitor known for defensive excellence, court coverage, and mental toughness. While Svitolina had been a formidable opponent in the past, many expected Coco's form to carry her through. 2. The first hour, a masterclass from Svitolina. From the very first serve, Svitolina dictated the tempo. She returned aggressively, taking the ball early and forcing Coco into uncomfortable positions. Her movement across the court was near perfect, covering angles and cutting off winners. She capitalized on unforced errors, converting crucial points with precision. Coco appeared slightly off rhythm from the start. The normally reliable forehand was inconsistent. The timing of her serve slightly delayed, and small lapses in focus allowed Svitolina to build an insurmountable lead quickly. By the 60-minute mark, the match was effectively over. Svitolina had wrapped it up in an astonishing display of dominance. 3. Tactical breakdown. What went wrong for Coco? Several factors contributed to Coco's early exit. Aggression gone awry. Coco attempted to dictate rallies but misfired on key shots, leading to unforced errors. Serve timing issues. Her normally consistent serve struggled to find rhythm, allowing Svitolina to attack second balls. Predictability. Svitolina anticipated Coco's patterns, cutting off angles and forcing her into defensive positions. Mental pressure. The weight of expectation, combined with a fast-starting opponent, disrupted Coco's usual focus. Even elite athletes are vulnerable when timing, tactics, and mental clarity converge against them. 4. Fans and analysts react. Social media and commentary exploded as the match concluded. Fans expressed disbelief. Coco in just 1 hour? Shocked. Analysts highlighted Svitolina's strategic brilliance. She played near-perfect tennis and exploited Coco's early nerves. Discussions emerged about the fragility of momentum in high-stakes matches. The consensus: Svitolina executed flawlessly, while Coco struggled to adapt. 5. Coco's composure under pressure. Despite the loss, Coco handled the situation with maturity beyond her years. She thanked the crowd after the match. She acknowledged Svitolina's performance publicly. She avoided blaming circumstances, demonstrating resilience and sportsmanship. Her reaction is a reminder. Losing doesn't define a champion. How you respond does. 6. Historical context. Unexpected upsets. Upsets like this are part of tennis history. Even legends experience sudden exits. Matches decided in 1 hour are rare but impactful. Young players, despite talent, can have off days when experience and tactical precision meet. Coco's early exit fits a pattern seen with many rising stars learning to navigate elite competition. 7. Lessons for the next matches. Coco's loss isn't a failure. It's a learning opportunity. adaptability under pressure. Recognizing shifts in momentum early is crucial. Mental stamina. Maintaining focus through the first set is often decisive. Tactical refinement. Anticipating defensive specialists like Svitolina is key for future success. For a player of Coco's caliber, these lessons are stepping stones, not setbacks. 8. The psychological factor. Confidence plays a huge role in tennis. When a top player faces an opponent who starts aggressively, small errors compound pressure. Doubt can creep in after missed opportunities. Momentum swings fast. 11. Takeaway. The nature of elite tennis. The shock in Melbourne underscores the unpredictable nature of professional tennis. No match is guaranteed, no victory permanent. Even the best can have difficult days. Elite competition rewards consistency, adaptability, and mental sharpness. Coco's one-hour defeat is a reminder that every player, even rising stars, must constantly evolve. 12. Final thoughts. Heartbreak today, champions tomorrow. Melbourne witnessed a stunning result, but the story isn't over. Coco Gauff's Australian Open 2026 run ended abruptly, yes. She gained valuable experience to fuel future success. Broken heart tennis, Coco's dream may have paused in Melbourne, but her journey to greatness continues unabated. Tennis broken heart. For fans, the shock is temporary. For Coco, the lessons are lasting. Sometimes in tennis, the scoreboard tells a story that words cannot fully capture. Coco Gauff, one of the brightest stars in women's tennis, saw her Australian Open quarterfinal dreams collapse in just 1 hour against a relentless Alina Svitolina. The 6-1, 6-2 loss was swift, shocking, and heartbreaking, leaving fans asking the same question. Coco, what went wrong? On that night in Melbourne, everything seemed to fall against her. Shots didn't land, momentum slipped away, and the usually fearless Gauff struggled to assert herself on the court. Svitolina, calm and clinical, capitalized on every opening, leaving no room for comeback or resistance. It was one of those rare moments in sport where the talent and effort of one player meet the brilliance and focus of another, and the outcome is unavoidable. Yet, while the defeat stings, it cannot overshadow Coco's journey. At just 21, she has already carved her place among the game's elite, winning matches, titles, and the hearts of fans worldwide. Losses like these, though painful, are part of the path that shapes true champions. They teach resilience, humility, and the hunger to come back stronger. For Coco, this is not the end. It's another chapter, a lesson written in the harshest ways, but one that will fuel her next rise. Melbourne witnessed the shock, the heartbreak, and frustration, but also witnessed the spirit of a champion who will not stay down for long. Because in tennis, heartbreak may be fast, but comebacks are even faster. And Coco Gauff's story is far from over. Broken Heart Tennis. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.